At times, we have the need to add more space to your canvas, or also known as document or image size, so that we have more room to add more elements such as text or images. This can be achieved by applying the canvas size function in Photoshop. You can use any image of your own in this lesson. Okay, so the canvas size function in Photoshop is actually over here, and in the menu bar here, select the image menu and go to canvas size. This is one option below the image size, right? So canvas size, it doesn't allow us to change the image, the size of the document, unlike the image size function, right? So let's just click on the canvas size function here. Is this canvas size function just basically allows us to add more space or room on the existing image. Okay, this is the canvas size dialog box. All right, so over here you can see the size of the image in terms of the megabyte, and this is the dimension in cm, right? And so this is the part that we need to pay attention to. So by default, canvas size unit is set to either inches or cm, centimeters, or and so basically, if you're dealing with images that you're going to be using it for on-screen purposes rather than print, then it actually makes more sense to change the unit to pixels. Okay, so I've just changed the unit to pixels, and the value here changes to 0. Right, so after I've changed it to pixels, as I mentioned, the reason why is mainly because when you're doing it on screen, and when it's on screen, everything is measured under pixels. So it really makes more sense to change it to pixels. If you know how much you want to add to the canvas, or if you know the measurement of how much you want to add to the canvas, then just click at this box here, relative box. So if it's not um, checked, just please check it. Right, so let's say I already know how much I want to add to the canvas, and I'm going to choose either to add to the width or height. All right, so what I'll do is I'm just going to add around 400 pixels to the height. So basically, I would like to increase the height of the canvas. By the way, this canvas extension color is basically basically allows you to select a particular color of your choice that to be filled into the added canvas that you are about to create. So I've just picked this color here. By default, it's actually white. So I've just picked this color. Let's say I pick this grayish color here and click OK. Right. So this is the color that I picked. And let's say I've just clicked. If I click OK, and you can see that Photoshop has just added the top section here and the bottom section here. So I've added 400 pixels. That means it's divided to the top 200 pixel and the bottom 200 pixel. All right. Now let's do something different. I'm just going to undo this Command Z or Control Z, Command Z for Mac or Control Z for Windows. I'm just going to go back to the image and canvas size function. Again, it reverts. You can see the unit here is it's been reverted back to centimeters. So I'm just going to change it to pixels because I'm doing this on screen. And okay, so right now, let's say if I want to have my added canvas space to the bottom here of the image, so what I would do is to look at this anchor diagram here. Okay, so you can see the arrows here goes every single direction, and if I were to add more space at the bottom, I have to tell Photoshop that. So I will just have to click on the center point here in the anchor diagram. If I click the centered point, and what this is telling Photoshop is to pin the image to the top, okay, and put the extra canvas to the bottom. So this is what it is telling Photoshop, right? And over here, I'm just going to type in the measurement here. So 400 pixels, right? And the color I've already set. It should come out with this color. And I click OK. And clearly you see that this the canvas has been extra canvas has been added to the bottom here, and this is the space is exactly what I've set, 400 pixels. So basically this is how we use the canvas size function, coming back to image, canvas size, and basically this is what I've done so far. Basically canvas size is to add extra space to the image, enhancing the entire canvas.